Everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Sparky Van Devender at Parnassus Books. The entire cast and crew of the Laydown Diaries is half asleep this morning because there was a huge storm in Nashville that kept us all up all night. So we're squinting at you live from Parnassus Books this morning. I want to give a big shout out, first of all, to my friend, my college pal, Marty Fisher, who wrote Make Your Internship Count. If you want to get an internship, if you have a young person in your life who's getting ready to look for their first internship, this is just a terrific how-do book. Lots of check-off lists and good advice like don't chew gum during your interview and things like that. Marty, very proud of you. And then the other thing that I want to talk about is the thing I just can't seem to stop talking about this week, banned books. As you may know, these two books were banned in Florida this week, in Orange County, Florida. And it made me feel super special. And I made a little video about it, which really, I'm sound asleep, which went viral. But then I looked at the list of all the books that have been banned. And not only do I not feel special anymore, I feel like, why did it take so long for you guys to get around to banning my books? There are 700 books that have been banned in this county in Florida, including Madame Bovary, John Grisham's The Firm, Robin Cook's book, Coma, that medical thriller from the 70s. It's really, Paradise Lost. It's everybody. And what it makes me think about is, well, thematically, this is really going to work. We need to wake up. We need to start paying attention to what's going on in this country. We need to start looking at the little things. We need to be sure to vote in school board elections all the way up to the big elections. And if you're a parent who doesn't agree with book banning, and there is book banning going on where you live, use your voice, speak up loudly, because the best lack all intention, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. And to that end, I urge you to attend the event, Dirt Road Revival. This is going to be on the 21st of this month, and you can go to Dirt Road at eventbrite.com and get the details. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and these wonderful young people, Chloe Maxim and Canyon Woodward, are talking about how we can get people interested in voting again, and also how we can make sure that all people and their issues are heard. So attend. Lindsay, let's talk about books.
Hello. If you're on your proactive winning streak and you also want to channel some of that into creativity, we have some books for you. We have Living the Artist's Way, Julie Cameron. We also have one of my personal favorites, Jamie Attenberg, 1,000 Words. This is a collection of short essays from writers encouraging you. Jamie Attenberg, for those who don't know, has a wonderful newsletter. Once or twice a year, she does 1,000 words a day, where a bunch of writers get together and they write 1,000 words a day for a week or two. Also out today, we have local, beloved, favorite, wonderful Lauren Kung Jessen. This is her second novel after Lunar Love. It is a romance, Red String Theory. If you want a wintry romance, check it out. And Elise will have a little more to say about that. If you want a spy thriller, Argyle by Ellie Conway, which has been made into a movie. If you want your spy thrillers. For those of you who love the sociopath magician student dark academia that is the Atlas trilogy, the long-anticipated final book is out today. We have just a small number of signed copies, so grab one now, The Atlas Complex. And finally, for more thrillers, we have The Heiress by Rachel Hawkins, who did The Villa and The Wife Upstairs. So if you need a fast-paced thriller, check this one out. And up next, we have Elise.
Hi, everybody. Before I get to the events, I do want to give a shout out to The Waters by Bonnie Jo Campbell. This is a Jenna pick. It's also an Elise pick because I love this book so much. And it is a great piece of literary fiction. It is rural. It's a celebration of nature and of women and resilience. It takes place on a marshy island in northern Michigan. Herself is the main character. She's an herbalist, and her daughters and her granddaughter, and it's just a beautifully written book. So shout out to Bonnie Jo Campbell. Congratulations. Tonight, Lauren Congesson, Red String Theory. We love Lauren Congesson, as you heard Lindsay say. And maybe just your one true love. You are tied to your one true love by this thin red string. Maybe. Anyway, I think that there are some seats left tonight. It's at 6:30. She's in conversation with Jenna Levine. It's going to be great. We love her. Then on Wednesday, Rick Lays, and you might remember him and know him from Spanish Pieces of Eight and The Purple River. And now he has come out with this dear, sweet little book, Ralph and Murray. And it is a small town, and it's the journey, and you see everything through the dog's eyes and his sidekick, his cat friend. And it is heartwarming, it's philosophical, and it's just a sweet read. And who doesn't need that? He will be in the store with a few special conversation partners on Wednesday. So go online and get your seats. Again, it's free at 6:30. And then I do want to mention a couple of authors who will be coming in the future, and you should read a couple of books prior to that. So Lori Frankel is coming. Her new book is Family. You can go ahead, go online and register now. It's at the end of this month, and it is a free event. And I want to encourage all of you. Before that, you don't have to. It has nothing to do with family. But 1, 2, 3 was her last book that I can't stop thinking about, and it's been over a year since I've read it. It's that great, and so is her new book. Read this, and then come to the event the end of January. Then we are also hosting Percival Everett. Now, he is going to be our first editions selection. He's coming in March for his new book, James. And it's amazing. It is not online yet, so Sarah behind the camera is going to kill me, but just keep an eye out for that. And it'll be up soon if it's not already. I went to see American Fiction, the movie. We went to the Belcourt Theater here in Nashville, which is a wonderful theater. And American Fiction is based on his book, Erasure. So here's another book that you can read before you come to his event at Parnassus in March. And I think that's all I've got. And Saturday is story time. How can I forget? It's one of my favorite things, 10:30 every Saturday. It is so much fun. So I hope I see you at all these great events. And now here's the great Rayanne.
Thanks, Elise. Hi, everybody. It's the Parnassus Next Pick for January. I'm so excited to start out with this book, A Fragile Enchantment by Allison Saft. Chloe Gong says, brims with longing. How do you like that? Well, it's about a magical dressmaker called to the neighboring kingdom, not exactly friendly, to make the clothes for the royal wedding. But unfortunately, she falls for the prince who's getting married. Such a fun and immersive read. Another book I've been looking forward to, this is a YA graphic novel. It is Lunar New Year Love Story by Jean Lang Yang and illustrated by Lei Wen Pham. So this is about Valentina Tran. She is visited by Saint Valentine, who tells her that she will have happiness if she gives up on love. And we have just a few signed and stamped copies. So come in the store for those. And picture book biography, Fighting with Love. There's a new John Lewis biography. This is by Lisa Klein Ransom and James E. Ransom. Picture book, When You Have to Wait. Who likes to wait? Nobody, right? But we have to. This is by Melanie Conklin, illustrated by Leah Hong. It's a beautiful book about all the events we have to wait online for and what happens after that. Middle grade readers, you have a new Gordon Corman book. It's Slugfest. It is about kids who have to go to summer school because they failed PE. And one of my favorite middle grade authors, Jane, are you, Ann? Would that be you? That's hilarious. Probably me too. Maybe I skated by it passing, but not so good at it. The City Spies. The latest book is out in paperback today. Thanks, James Ponte. And be on the lookout because next month the next book in the series comes out, so get ready. I also want to mention we have a lot of great YA events coming up early this year that will be put online soon. So if you haven't already, sign up for our newsletter because every Thursday we send it out and let you know what the new events are that are coming out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for shopping at Parnassus.